Hi there everyone, this is Melissa from DJ Event Planner. Today we're covering the changelog topics from January 7th, 2019. To begin, we'll look at the features that have been added with this update. First off, let's go to Setup, Data Cleaner. Here, we've added a setting that allows you to delete orphaned or unassigned event quotes that were once assigned to events that have now been deleted. While we're looking at the data cleaner, I'll also mention a change that has occurred. We've put in a confirmation dialog to confirm when mass deleting old events. Now, you will have to manually type in delete when mass deleting old events. This safeguard was put in place so you are absolutely sure you want to delete that information. Next, we've added a calculated cost per guest. To see this, let's take a look at the Event Details page. Next, select the Financials tab. Scroll down to the bottom under Event Profitability. Here, you'll see we've added the calculated cost per guest. This divides the total fee by the number of guests. This will only work as long as guest count has been entered in the Event Details tab. Next, we'll go to Setup, Application, Employee Settings. Here, you'll see we have now added a setting to allow employees access based on time after event. You can now control how many days back an employee can see past events that were assigned to them. Now, let's take a look at the Planning Form Editor. We'll go to Event Planning tab, Planning Evaluation Forms, select a form, and you'll see we've added quick access buttons for moving questions up and down within their relevant sections. The action drop-down for each question still has the ability to do this as well. Our final addition for this update pertains to the calendar. I've logged on as an employee. Here, you'll see we've added the ability for employees to open the appointment pop-up on the main calendar if it appears on their calendar. They can still access it via the side panel as well. Now, let's move on to the changes that have taken place during this update. Email addresses for employees must be verified before you can configure the outgoing mail server settings for that employee. You can see this by going to Setup, Email, and Settings. Now, if we go to Setup, Application, Appearance, you'll notice that we've combined the layout options and the colors here. What is now called the default view was previously labeled the new responsive view. We've also updated the user interface on the General Application Settings page found under Setup, Application, General. The notification wording has been updated when you log on to the wrong domain. For example, if you attempt to log into djfinder.com, but your account has moved to a standalone domain. The duplicate event function found on the Event Details page under the Details tab no longer duplicates the XML data. We've added a pop-up message when clicking on a client profile image that has not yet been configured. You can see this by going to Main Menu, then to Clients, find a client that does not have an image, click on Full View, and then click on the image. When editing an event, upon saving, several client fields are now stripped of any tab characters. For example, if you copied and pasted text, such as a name for example, into a text box with one-line input, and there was a tab character preceding that tab character will be stripped from the text when you save the change. And finally, here are the items that were fixed during this update, January 7th, 2019. As always, you can find the latest updates to our changelog by logging into your DJ Event Planner account and clicking on the Support button on the left-hand menu.